EA. It's good, everybody. Welcome to the cast. Sunday afternoon. Super Bowl weekend. Hope you guys are excited. We got the Eagles and the Chiefs. Obviously, you guys already know because this is why you tuned in. We know the Chiefs are going for the three-peat, first time ever in NFL history. So, curious to see how that... No. That's not the reason why you guys are here. It's seasonal time, guys. It's round 2, Syndicate/MS taking on OMEN. SMDM, Sainte-Marie-du-Mont is our map. What other things do I have to say? MS has joined Syndicate. They were formerly, I would say, Extreme Dinosaurs. So a very quality group of players decided to get together and join the seasonal. I consider Syndicate one of the favorites. I mean, obviously, you've got Esprit, the defending champions. You've got the traditional powerhouse, WTH, Wolves of War. They're always going to be in the conversation. You could probably throw in 1/16th. They're on that level, top 3. And I think Syndicate, you know, on a good day, the right map, I mean, they can literally challenge for the top spot. So today, I'm looking at today's matchup against OMEN, which is no slight to them. They're a good team, but I'm trying to see just how good Syndicate is. I mean, competition's obviously going to get a little tougher as each round progresses. But I will backtrack just 1 week and say that they played the Zoo, which is formerly the Refuse, with some other pieces of other teams, and they were a top 5 team, and they played last week, and Syndicate was able to beat them 4-1 on the same exact map. So to beat a team of that quality, that convincingly, that impressively, you got to think Syndicate has a chance. As far as OMEN is concerned, they're a German team, mostly comprised of, I think, guys from like the Circle. And, you know, to be honest, they're a new team. They're a new team. I mean, I say new, probably within the last 6 months. Could be wrong, but that's what I'm kind of remembering from the transfer wire when I saw that going off. So anyway, we're gonna have a banger of a match. Looking for Syndicate to do big things today. And in terms of layout, I'm gonna pop up the usual U16 thing that just in 15.3 we got the custom layout. It's a tool basically in CRCon that allows you to select which strong points you want. And for today's match, we were able to negotiate, I guess it's now a negotiation over the map bands, the map layout. Not only the map, but the map layout. So what we got is a right focused layout. We got, and if I didn't mention this, here's your matchup. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Let's get this whole matchup up. Here we go. So there it is. Allies will be Syndicate. OMEN will be coming in as Germans. Just to give you some reference, Allies will be coming from the north, whereas the Germans will be coming from the south. So Syndicate, they've got the barn, Rue de la Gare. The midpoint is going to be Pierre's Farm. Sainte-Marie-du-Mont will be OMEN's 4th defending, and OMEN's 5th and final will be the Fields. So right side of the map is going to be in play today. What else? Okay, that's done. In terms of predictions, I took a little poll again like I did last week. You guys did really well. Syndicate was coming in at a, we'll say, 80% clip to win. This week was a little bit higher. So as of about an hour ago, before I got the broadcast going, Syndicate, you guys think about a 92% chance. So almost a certainty that they're going to win. And I kind of feel I agree with you guys. It's going to be an impressive, hopefully, match for them. I mean, are we going to say 5-0? I don't know. I mean, they're going to push. I know that. This is not the Syndicate of old where they kind of sit 3-2 on the point. I have a feeling they're going to really push OMEN. And, yeah, we're going to see if OMEN can hold up. So without further ado, I really just want to jump in, make sure everything is working. Again, we're on a German server, so I just want to make sure everything is good. I'll see you guys in. Okay. So as you can see right there, we've got Pierre's Farm. And I'll just pull up map. Again, this is the layout we're going to see on flip. Just that I'll be on the northern half. And so Syndicate will be coming in from the top. It's a much harder take, actually, off the start, I believe, for Allies. Whereas I think the Germans have a slightly easier chance of getting in. There's a little bit more cover, a little bit more concealment. Whereas Syndicate is a little bit in the open. You're going to be hearing this word a lot. Pizza slice, pizza slice. This is pizza slice over here, guys. This little triangular piece of the map, which is in the soft cap. It's a hold, and what that means is...
I got him.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, you know there was a guy here?
Forgot I was actually playing this game. Can you believe that? Let me turn the audio off. Everybody's pretty damn quiet. All right, so back to business. This is a hold. Basically, Syndicate's going to throw guys in here, just block, and they'll probably have a tank there as well, to block anything coming from the area just outside of the soft cap, and also other areas of note, we'll call it. This is AA Network here, just to the west of Pierre's Farm. Now, Gardens is also, well, a very important piece of real estate. You're going to have bodies over here. So I think you're going to see the map basically fought in the entire E column. G, F, H, of course. You might have a couple crazy whammo garrisons that might run up the back end. Well, for Syndicate, they're going to run it down the 7, 8, and probably try and hook around and get underneath Pierre's Farm if they don't get it off cap. Even if they do, I think they'd still run a whammo garrison just to put pressure on the 4th point, Sainte-Marie-du-Mont. It's just kind of like how you clear space. You force your opponent into pulling back resources off the front line so that you can gain space on the front line. Numbers-wise, we're at 97. But I just wanted to get in early. We are basically right on time right now, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard here for you guys tuning in from East Coast, U.S. Out there in Germany, I believe you're probably somewhere around 7 o'clock in the evening. Anyway, I do have time, and I brought it back. So it was by request. Everybody wants to see this, so I'm going to pull up the little head-to-head, man. I did add a little extra to it. Instead of the 9 or 10-point must system like in boxing, I switched it up, okay? It's out of 20. So basically, look, what I'm saying here is the infantry for Syndicate is top-notch. I mean, I could argue to say that there's only one other inf squad out there in Hell Let Loose that can say they're better, which is a Spree. I think they have the best inf. Tanks with Mr. Dew's addition. He's an MS guy. Big 1 and 2 between him and Athens. Big advantage on the tank. Artillery. Syndicate has been very, very inconsistent with getting a regular artillery player. So I gave the slight nod to OMEN on that one. Communication and experience. Again, communication Syndicate at times is excellent. At times they have breakdowns. So I'm just looking for consistency in big matches. In terms of, what was it, experience was the last one. Again, a lot of these guys have played. In big matches, it's just a matter of, do you win the big matches? So, you know, they didn't get full marks for that. It's about not just getting there, but when you're in the big game, do you win it? So Syndicate's yet to win, you know, one of these big games. All right, moving forward, we're going to go back over to where we're going to see nodes being built over by artillery. So here will be one of these 3 guns. Our artillery player will be playing in. He'll be in that gun the entire game. I imagine he'll get on this gun here because everything's going to be running up the right side of the map. And let's talk rules, shall we? Basic rules for seasonal, same as APL, same as HCA. ECL, I'm happy all the leagues have decided let's get it uniform. So all these nodes, once built, are protected. They can't be taken down. Tigers will only be spawned. And again, like I mentioned before, the single artillery gun is in use. And it does look like our man Templeton will be artillery. He's already dialing it up, getting some pre-match reps in. Let's look at numbers. We're at 98. And let me see. Are we good on our end? It's hard to tell. Let's see. Yeah. Not sure which side is waiting on a player. But we do. Actually, you know what? Let me go back over a roster. Sure, let's do that. Scantily clad crab. That's a tanker. I forget it. I think that might be Philly Goose or something. Myth is here. Great shooter for Syndicate. Athens obviously would be tanking, like I said. My boy Soledad. I got a little something special for him. These MS guys are all great. Throat Goat, a.k.a. Hagrid. Swarm's a great shooter. Reason this, original will be the backline commander. He's basically the field general. He kind of manages the back line. Kill switch, top shooter. Robert, one of the best MGers. And I mean, just so many. They're just stacked at every position. Bleicher, great player. Got Viking back today. Richie's always top when it comes to combat effective scores. Got Doc, solid all around. Prankster, this is your AT guy. If you need something taken out, light or heavy, guys laser with it. Smurf, a squad side leader. I mean, like, it just goes on and on. And I'll be in Diesel squad, a.k.a. Raisin. Raisin is here. There's actual Raisin sighting. Again, here's our tank, Mr. Do. Now, will Fake be in there? Oh, my God, he is. So I guess he lost Atrocity. Atrocity's usually in that position. We got a Mike Lowry sighting, got a Bloody Nine. Man, this Dabs. He's going to be a tanker. Shaytex will be our commander. I'm almost certain of that. Another tank squad right here. Lord Jax, Lady Vi, Gloomy Krusty. Okay, yes, it's a stacked team for Syndicate. Where I'm going to tell you, on the other side, I'm not all that familiar. I've been around this game a long time, but you're noticing that the levels are a little low. Now, it's not necessarily always the case that, they haven't been around the game. But, yeah, usually at this point, most of your guys, your top guys, are probably in your 3s, close to 400s, and we're seeing guys that are kind of new. So, 149, 167. We got a 37 here, so... Yeah, guys, this roster is completely flipped for me. Can't say I truly recognize any of these guys. Now, they did win. They did win last week, and I didn't get a chance to pull up the standings, so I'll have to do that after the match. But I know they won. I want to say, who did they beat? Who did OMEN beat? Yeah, it's not going to come to me, but they did win. But this is going to be a significant step up in competition for them today. Now, for OMEN, it's going to come down to a start. If they can get a great start and get a couple lucky truck snipes, they potentially could take over and own the midpoint off start, and that's best case scenario, and they're going to have to do a really good job of boxing out. If they don't and they lose off the start, it's really going to be an uphill fight for these guys. So we'll be watching the start real close for those truck snipes. So get used to seeing this guy on the front line. And if you haven't copped his new compilation number 12, Kill Switch, just dropped it, I think, last night, or I saw it early this morning. You want to watch some of the highlights? This guy's a highlight machine. Yeah, you're going to see a lot from him today. Here's Raisin. I want to say he'll be in the Whammo squad. All about those elevated positions. On a map like this, the team that knows the lay of the land the best will have a distinct advantage. Hey, Raisin. Oh, did my comms not work? Oh, Raisin, we getting a start anytime soon?
Yeah, in 2 minutes.
Thank you. I'll be in your squad.
Yeah, I know.
All right, we're starting now. Awesome. All right, like I said earlier, Shaytex commanding. All right, there we go. Up that rifleman class. Dabs coming out with the light. Everything sending to the east. Straight down the middle is what I'm assuming. You know, while we get the... Let's just scroll on over to... and I'll back around. See how OMEN is planning on getting out. Alright, so OMEN... Heavy on the supply truck. All right, these guys sitting on the E column. I'm guessing they're looking for AA network. Let's work it further down the line. One minute. Oh my God, I almost forgot about the clock. How about that? All right. These guys are loaded up. I'm wondering if they're looking for a truck snipe. They're just probably going to sit here, try and hit something coming down. And I was watching some of the dry runs from Syndicate this morning, this afternoon, let's call it. Pretty successful. I mean, those guys are hitting a couple of the truck snipes in practice, but you know, it's game time, anything can happen. All right, 10 seconds, about to get underway. Round 2 of the 2025 winter season about to get underway. Syndicate taking on OMEN on Sainte-Marie-du-Mont. Wow, we got an explosion. I think that might have been the one that they were practicing this morning. I think it was. They might have got lucky on one of those transport trucks. Here comes another. Missing that choke point. Returning. All the snipes. Okay, like I said, pizza slice here is a hold. We'll drop a couple guys off there. Definitely MG will be up there, bat up. Excellent start from Syndicate. Not much in the way of resistance. I think OMEN, almost in a sense, was playing for the recap. AA network just to the west of Pierre's, under control, cleaning up. Gas and Reasons, two great shooters. Another wild snipe going out. Yeah, this is a full box out already, and the point hasn't even been capped yet. Syndicate, I mean, you couldn't have asked for a better start from the Syndicate guys. They're cruising, nothing to do. Just sit back and just enjoy it. As soon as it flips, then we get some more action. Squad leaders are kind of hanging back, not going to push too heavy now. Playing for the recap. And there you have it. Syndicate with the early 3-2 lead. Big map. AA network looking good. Bringing the bodies up. Gonna stand in front of Pizza Slice. Squad leaders. Squad leaders being very, very cautious. But Doc has got a clean shot. Gets one in the tracks. Squad leaders are not just going to sit back and let this happen. Oh my God, they just sat back and let Doc do what he does. Clean that out. I'll take that trade. Further west, we're talking much further west. Do we have a garrison potentially? Yes, we have a garrison right here in the East 7. Wonder if the light might pick this up. Greyhound Tetris doesn't have a call out on that quite yet. And for those of you that don't know, when you guys eventually get this, we're on a 30-minute delay. Again, the match will already be nearly 30 minutes old, or 20 minutes old, because we were on a little bit, we're running behind a little bit. So if I don't get back to you in chat, that's the reason. Recon flare. You just pause the screen for a second. Well, the clock for a second. I actually missed my time. Switch that up, but we're just about to get back on it now at 21. Okay. Clock is accurate. Let's get back in the shit. Tetris. Just gonna sit behind the point. He's got a supply box to his front. He's probably thinking garrison's got to be somewhere. So there must be garrison somewhere over here. Panzer IV doing well to get out of the line of sight. Cookie, who I recognize. Yes, I do recognize Cookie, a former Syndicate guy. He's the TC today for one of the Omen tanks. Trying to get eyes on where he's getting hit from. Syndicate does have Ladybug, Gloomy, and Lord Jax. Possibly that one. If not, it's going to be Boss Man. Now, Fake. Could. While they're out repairing. He's got eyes. He gets wiped. Protecting the garrison. They've got an extra block or box. And this is just outside Pierre's farm. Healthy spawn of Omen players. Now, if I'm not mistaken, he's going to use that box. Probably looking to build a repair station. I believe that Panzer IV wants to stay there. Yes, sir. There's one. Not uncommon to see a double repair station set up. It might be just a placeholder. They'll probably bring something heavier up. And just as I say that, here in the distance, Tiger. The Tiger's moving towards AA network. But I will say this, after a extremely rough start from Omen, they've kind of weathered the storm, at least temporarily. Things were not looking good just a few seconds ago. Shot launches over the head of the Panzer IV. We've got Mr. Dew's tank moving up, looking to improve position. They're getting better angle. They're coming around. Air station. Wise to take that out. Yeah, Panzer IV has lost that area. Definitely going to relocate to where the inf is. Most likely to cover. So just behind me here, we've got the cemetery, and then right behind the cemetery is 4th and defending for Omen, Sainte-Marie-du-Mont Church. Now that's kind of crazy that the light is still up, putting in work. Usually by now, they're off the board and you're into something a little heavier. They might just YOLO this thing for something bigger. Keep an eye on that. Same with the Sherman medium. Let's take a quick check on our resources. Okay, plus 90. Encourage has been used. 600 gets you that heavy. First bombing run. Airhead combination. Covered by the tanks. And beautifully covered by smoke. What great timing. Amazing timing. Wow, the strafing run. That's about as well as you can play it from a commander, man. Just unfortunate with that grenade. Almost got that off. Templeton with a really, really timely smoke. Bombing run. Very successful from Omen, taking out Mr. Dude's tank. And damaging the medium as well. Cookie's on the hunt. Knowing your line of sight, that's just prep work. Not sure if the Panzer IV has a shot over those stone walls. Repairs are being done. Must have been a rat. All in them trees. Might have been Otis. A lot of lane holding. This is a lot of lane holding. Where are we? Just holding that front line. And not much of a story to tell there. That's going to be huge. Light tank saving the day. Tetris is swarming Faker out in that open field. Tetris trying to make a hero play. There's one. Got clipped. He's gonna heal up. Mike, squad leader, takes him out. Stewart's finally taken out. Big press, front door. Down to 3, I believe. Down to 3, down the H column. Heavy into the soft cap already with tank support. Yeah, Syndicate's not messing around. Today's call will be Shift W. They all know that the Super Bowl will be coming on, so they've got to get out of here quickly. Get cleaned up for the big mat, big game. All of that. Cleaning out the cemetery. SLing today. that? Zark and Prank trade. The Prankster's on the call. They'll be chasing that Tiger down. It's a nice. Is not gonna like what he sees. He's like, oh shit, yep. Yeah, that's a tank for sure. Commander's got it marked. Just need a satchel over there. Not much you can do. Here comes Fake. Doing Fake a big favor, backing up into him. Bank says, I'm gonna hop this wall. Ah, shit, let me get this rear shot. One. Alice hops out. Now, Alice was a former circle player. Tiger's in rough condition. Might have been engined. Sounds like it's engined, not moving anywhere. A little bit ambitious on that. I'm not sure if that's going to cap or quite catch that tank. I don't think the blast radius is that strong, but it might get the crew members. So we'll just park it up top. Prank removes. Maybe he removed it. Nope. Maybe he did. Oh yeah, he did. He upgraded. Upgraded the satchel. Great play. Smart play. Shotgun. Trades him. Freaking love that shotgun. Alice, got bad news for you, buddy. You and Noct are not going to be happy in about 3 seconds. Oh my! It just busted? It didn't take the tank down? Some strong-ass German wall, or no, French walls. Shit. I don't think I've ever seen a satchel not take out a tank that proximity. Second Tiger is out there not able to really help out his fellow Tiger. Frank's like, okay, let's do this one more freaking time. Try again. Alice, the TC, gets taken out. Zemo, level 9, has that satchel. It's just an all-out attack on this Tiger. And in its wake, you're seeing the space that's created. That Tiger can no longer stop the flow of Syndicate infantry into the cemetery. That Tiger is definitely not comfortable. All right, let's get map check. Let's get an idea. All right, AA network completely in Syndicate's hands. I believe this next midpoint, it might be a little further south. I think it might be like the Hamlet or something like that. They control the middle of the map. They control the map edge. I mean, what a great opportunity to run that bombing run. I mean, if I'm a commander and I've got it ready. If not, let your artillery clean that up. Artie's already dialed in. Templeton, he's just going to work that all the way to map edge. Hopefully he's got some good call-outs. But he's definitely focusing on this choke point. Looks like Alice was able to get that Tiger paired up pretty nice. And I got a feeling these two Tigers are going to stick real close to one another. Just taking that space. Just working it south. Trying to cover the area to the west. Cheeky little spot, but B9 says 3. Gonna work that bandage. These guys are working deep. Recon flare by Hacks. So just by B9 pressing so hard, those guys are locked into that little hamlet area. Crossfire. Tiger. Uh-oh. You got gas and kill switch chasing you. Shit. Gas is taking bodies. Fast approaching the 30-minute mark. Quick recap off the start. Syndicate appeared to get a couple transport snipes. Pierre's farm took it virtually without any kind of opposition. Sitting 3-2 right now, and we are front door of our fourth attacking, which is Sainte-Marie-du-Mont, the church. Syndicate has been basically pushing out really, really well, taking that space. OMEN armor is struggling to hold positions. You can just see there's a knocked out Tiger to the front. Second Tiger's in retreat. And we got a development, an interesting development happening. Oh, I'd say they know. Is the Tiger looking? Does it even know? Yes, it does. Shots out. Mr. Dew's gonna get first one. Does he have sight yet? Maybe. Oh, that's one in the hull. Second one inbound. Can the Tiger retreat? Nah, can't. I think this is going 76 right here. Boom. Once again, that tank dominance. Can't say it's just the tanks. I mean, the infantry is doing a hella job. I mean, you got Richie B with the level 9 chasing them down. I mean, all types of infantry making it uncomfortable. OMEN tanks have never had a chance just to sit down and cover. Man, Commander on the run. Trying to press in. How close are we? I mean, we are just on the doorstep now of the strong point. We're already in the soft cap. Syndicate's worked it. Now own the cemetery. Hey, shout out to Nano Joe, bro. It's the second one you get, brother. Glad to see you in the chat. And, thanks to the rest of you guys. Samuel Allen, thank you for the sub, sir. Appreciate it. So Syndicate now finally starting to get that fourth pressure. You just saw a little slight contest. And I mean, you got to imagine OMEN just literally pinned into the strong point. So complete sector control by Syndicate. There it is. Templeton with a nice artillery strike. Once he gets a couple great call-outs. Another satchel. We're going to start to see Sainte-Marie go down, or start to go down in the next few minutes. Mr. Dew's tank. Let this inf kind of clean up. And then we'll start rolling tanks in. You definitely want to be a little cautious about bringing your tanks anywhere near these backyards, these little courtyards. So I have a feeling the 76 is just going to hang out. Cover the wheat field. And now we got that close quarter combat fighting here. Zemo. Oh my god, a commander. Let's get the commander, man. You gotta be kidding me, Shaytex. This man is not in the map at all. He's just like, screw it, dude. Get you one, boy. One little quick little clap. I think you should go up to the top of the building and just pull that map out. Oh my God, but what do we got here? Axel sitting on top. Commander doing his own work. He had to have seen that one and marked it. Wow. Oh man. Yeah, the boys are cooking right now. Shaytek's just gonna chill right in that building. Myth taking out Zark. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, look at this large group of Omen players. You've got just basically Bloody Nine and Reason out there, just two guys holding up at least one squad, along with the commander. Tiger looks like it might, if it creeps out too far. I think they know they're there. I mean, Command has already marked this tank. I wonder, are there sight lines up this road? So if the Tiger pulls out, yeah, you're running into Mr. Deuce. Oh. So Tiger knows. That's a no-go zone right there. Recon flare out for Omen. Tiger took a chance. Got two Tigers. Oh my God, scratch one. How did he not know? Not getting call-outs. That's another tank off the board. This one is in hellish shape right now. Cookie's tank. Yeah, I think once Syndicate realizes their tank advantage, they don't have to worry about tanks on the point as much. Trying to find a good spot for the Inf to move up. Worst is going to sit there. Hopefully help Killswitch get further along. Again, Tigers being removed from this area, freeing this space up for Killswitch. About to run into a tank here. Maybe the crew members. Forget about this look. They did open this guy's up. If you haven't played SMDM recently, this area all in and around the church has been opened up. And I can't say I've played this fourth point as much to say I know where all the little nooks and crannies are, but there are quite a few hiding spaces now. Tetris. Gun's facing the wrong way, Tetris. Tetris can't hit it from the front. Oh, wait a minute, let me double check that. That is the front, so the gun is faced, trying to protect its rear, vulnerable spot. Yeah, press F with the satchel. Let's see if you can get, trying to get around. Lowry also with the satchel kit. Okay, one of these two are going to get it. Bombing run? Yes. Defensive bombing run? No, offensive. This is kind of like the call for Syndicate. Commander bombs and then tries to get airhead down. There's airhead. It's clean. And right on time with the smoke. Templeton. Airhead definitely drawing a lot of attention. Hey, Dat, appreciate that, man. Studio, it's been a work in progress for quite a long time. I think I finally found one that I like. But thank you for recognizing it, man. Appreciate you. Crazy. Out in the distance, what do we get? .76 is not in a good spot. Victorious is able to take one down, but definitely not out of it. Not out of this by any stretch. Ooh, satcheled. 76 was satcheled. Where did it get? So it was in the soft cap. How are they looking on fuel? 130. In terms of tanks, got a heavy. We've got a light. Our diesel, again, running that Rambo. Looking to get to these supplies. Now, if he can build corner of map edge, that's a sneaky little garrison, especially with the pressure on the front door. All Omen's focus is on not letting that front door collapse. I will say this about Omen, man. Their inf is playing pretty damn well. I mean, it's definitely hard to root them out, but they're doing a nice job. Nice job of holding. stoner being one with the bush. You know, this is sometimes where you like to see Syndicate not get too tunnel vision with the inf and kind of leave your tanks on an island. I know they're good enough to fight off other tanks, man, but all right, they're in a good enough position where they've got room to kite and get away. OP? Yes, Zemo? Zemo looking the wrong way on that one. Lowry taking his time, trying to get that peak over the top. Grenade. Grenade in that end. Uh-oh, heard the STG. He's going to peek it. Loses that one to SB again. SB holding it down. He's about to run into a full squad. Myth squad over here. Getting kill switch. Wow, getting gigging down. Oh, this guy. He's on the scissors. Did he finally, like Larry said, enough of this shit. I'm getting the big gun out. I must say, probably Inf must really, really like this. This is just a fight in a phone booth, man. Not having to fight too many tanks off in these backyards. Just good old-fashioned Inf. Close quarter combat. Out to the west. That's just map control out there, guys. Like, they're out here. It's kind of interesting. Not pinching back and cleaning out this back line. I mean, they're here in E7, E8. I would think they would want to pinch back because none of these OPs are really lit up. I mean, Syndicate is in there. I mean, these guys over here, these guys I'm talking about, they pinch back. I know they're getting a nice crossfire going with tank support. Okay, we got a precision on the Tiger, slightly off. Once again, Commander doing frontline work. The church is in sight. Like this fresh spawn might be able to touch the church. And if they could touch the church with some satchels, it's hella hard. You got the Tiger tank. Kill switch is so sneaky and takes two. He's going to the top of the church belt. Now he's going to heal up first. Reload, heal up. Oh. But that's definitely alarming for the people in the church, because now they're like, okay, church has been breached. We got to start sending the guys out from the top of it. Very interesting. Did we see? Did I miss it? Interesting red zone, but fuck it. We're going with it. Cookie's Tiger in defense, holding this lane. He's got imp support to his right, so the Tiger's in a good spot. Looks like Stoner's squad might be kind of hung up a little bit. You know, and the time just keeps flying by. Coming up on the final third. Syndicate's been in this lead pretty much from the start. I think you see it. We got a tank out in the distance as well. I believe that's another tank. Man, they just have tanks everywhere. Or is that? Oh my God, we're at. That's our artillery. Flo doing artillery. But this is the guy you got to worry about. Tetris. Let's go, Tetris. Opts not to burn his satchel. Or maybe he is using satchel. Yep, he's using satchel. Not sure if he knew there was a tank in the area, but that one's removed. They're not going to catch that. So he's... Diesel marked it up. Uh-oh. Is everything okay, guys? Get out of here. Uh-oh. You know, I have to find out from the guys how hard it is to crack this nut. Because I'm telling you, this church, I mean, they've been fighting tooth and nail over it for, I'd say, at least the last 45 minutes. Every time you think Syndicate's got it, OMEN comes back and cleans up the area. Tough to get around. I think yeah, this is map edge. There is no room to the right, so they're covering this whole squad over here. Majestic. Tiger. Destination unknown. Tiger tanks circling our 4th Sainte-Marie-du-Mont. Does the Syndicate want to risk getting their heavies? I don't know. I think they might just sit back. Where are the heavies for Syndicate? One coming up the F column, or should I say going down south. They're actually right there. Let's go. Oh, that was not the highlight I was looking for, baby. But I tell you, OMEN, they've been playing this area really, really well. Tigers engaging 76. Wow. Now this is fancy. Isn't that special? Look at that. I tell you, man, these comp players are creative as hell. That is wild. So we're looking for the double tap. This is outstanding. Look at this. These guys have time to concoct this idea. So look, we're going to park the 176 there. Looks straight to our south. And we're going to get the second 76, park it right above it. We're going to go above you, and we're going to shoot through this. And we're going to double tap the Tiger if it has the courage to peek its head out. Cookie's not taking the bait. He's not taking the bait. And there is a second. Is that a second Tiger? Oh my, no, it's a Panzer IV. I tell you, OMEN just has tanks everywhere. I am so surprised that they have so much armor up this late in the game. We're literally 30 minutes left. And their tank situation is not too bad. You know, and in spite of Syndicate more or less dominating, the score is only 3-2. He did not catch it. All right, Cookie's testing it. He's got the repair station working. Where's that double tap? We got one. Oh my God, did I see an explosion? Did they get it? All right, he's out of... Oh my God, they knocked out... I think they knocked out the lead. The one on the stilts is still there, but I think they took out Dabs. Or is that him? Nope, Dabs got taken out. They were unable to time up that double. So now it's Lord Jack's in his crew's turn. Hands are going again. Excuse me. Tiger, one more. Oh my God, first shot misses. One in. Got a tank simp. You know, on a map that is primarily inf dominated, we're having some pretty interesting tank engagements. Tick-tock, we got a unlocked red zone. I mean, the pressure that these guys have been under is unbelievable. Bombing run. Is it inbound? Might have missed it. It's wild. It's wild how resilient OMEN is. All about that elevation. Find every rock. Shoot over the top of the walls. Clean that area out. Peak does this man have? Yeah, pretty significant one. He's got Doc, Myth. Definitely did his prep. So with your Panzer IV shooting over the tops, stone walls and cemetery with that MG, these two guys are really locking this area up. Tiger right below with the rep station. Even with a double tap, it seems like they can't get him out of there. It's a question of whether, yeah, he's just gonna hold that tank there. I don't know if they can they transition out of there? We'll do it again. What is this, round 4? Round 4 of Tiger versus 7-6. Yep. Wounded. Might have to approach it differently. Mr. Do, Boss Man, and those guys, they're gonna stay put. And let's face it, they don't have to change anything up. I mean, they're comfortable sitting 3-2. I mean, there's absolutely nothing wrong with winning 3-2 in this way. Push your opponent and have them completely turtle up on one of the hardest points to crack. You know, you don't need to risk anything. Ooh, Prankster taking the MG King out of the broken building. Now Syndicate has a chance to clean out these open fields. Maybe Stoner. Stoner can't move because this guy here Mystic is holding that edge. Oh, here comes the knife! Oh, that was filthy. Guess who's back? You guessed it. Just my eyes deceive me. We have a little bit of cat progress. Will Syndicate get rewarded for all this grind? We already know they own the sector. But if they can just get 1 or 2 bodies into that church, make that +3, now you're going to start to see everything pinch back for Omen. Bombing run. Pierre's farm, of all places. That's kind of questionable. I'm not sure. That's from Omen. Bombing run when they were losing the 4th. I guess they've got something funky going on back there that I'm not noticing. Shaytex has got a garrison marked? Is that true? Oh my. Interesting. Did the command tip it off with the bombing run? Or did they already know? Because Syndicate just redeployed 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 SLs. Gave up everything. Wisely did that. Didn't fall asleep. Look at the boys are running back to supplies. Yeah, the communication on that back line. Maybe they weren't able to take out the garrison. And they're not too worried. I mean, Syndicate, look at that. Within a matter of seconds, responding very well to a Omen red zone garrison on Pierre's farm. And once this area is cleaned out, because of their positioning, Syndicate's going to be able to redeploy on forward garrison here. They've got another red zone that's locked out. A little scare, but nothing to get too concerned about. Play games for fun. Yeah, sir. I would say they complement each other quite well. MS and Syndicate combining forces. MS has shooters and tankers. Syndicate has a little bit of both. Combine that, now they've got depth at every single position. So I think it's a matter of working together, trusting the call-outs, people playing, I guess, their position, playing their role. Yeah, I'm really excited to see their, barring a disaster, they win this, go 2-0, and I believe next week is a bye. I think with this win they get in, and it's the people who have lost will match up. I think anybody that's got one loss after today, they'll play each other. So Syndicate won't be playing again until, 2 weeks from now. So around the 23rd, I believe, of February, we'll find out. Again, getting ahead of myself a little bit, but just the way things are looking. Syndicate very strong, in a great position. This is going to be an interesting little fight here. Oh. Little peace spawn. So OP, we're squad lead. Now the goat is out there. About to get on the wingtip. Try and toss one up. He's on Operation Secret Mission. Bomb run from Syndicate. It's become customary at this point to see the airhead go down in combination. So we're 0 for 2 on these. This is his third try at an airhead bombing run combo. But there is great news. Prankster and his squad have been able to remove King from the MG building. That's huge. That allows Stoner to move up because you remember the guy Mystic over here that was holding is no longer there. So the map edge is now open. They're rushing Mr. Deuce tank in. There's a second tank. So what do we got? Dual 7.6s along with a recon tank. Yeah, the right side map edge. Yeah, Syndicate's not giving this back up. And wow, with that front door pressure, yeah, the church, they're going to touch the church for sure. Play games for fun. Also, thank you for that sub, brother. Appreciate you. Thanks for supporting the channel. Syndicate looking monstrous. Look at this. Look, you got 2 heavies plus a recon. You've got Inf. Airhead is up on the strong point itself. They can get, and I think this is what's going on. Is it behind here? There's this little airhead hiding. Airhead is right. Oh my God, what a freaking great spot. That is beautiful. Oh, it just got taken out. But they did get a spawn off. Inf from Syndicate cleaning up. Flares. Everything lighting up. Got a Puma looking to clean up whatever it can. Now we had a Tiger here the whole entire time holding this down. Cookie's tank is no longer. Alright, things are starting to get shaken up a little bit. The West. Bloody Nine. Gas. Diesel. Yeah. Yeah, if these guys have success out here, start to close the distance in so it's just not front door. That 4-1 feels like it's in reach. Definitely need to keep eyes on these tanks, man. These tanks cannot go down this late in the game. It's imperative these heavies stay up. Because I know OMEN has a few tanks in the rear, and we're approaching that time of the match where Yeoman's going to throw everything they got at Pierre's farm. And if Syndicate loses any of these heavies, they're going to make their job of holding that mid significantly harder. Yeah, it's a little bit of a worry. You got Mike on there, simping hard. Athens is out. Man, that's one of them down. Roll the dice. What do you got in... All right. Mr. Dew's tank's been called into action to come fill. And I guess Cookie's tank never really did leave. He's not far enough. Back to his familiar spot, holding that lane. I tell you, boy, that boy Kill Switch just has a game pumping that BAR. Give me 3. Got a ping. 2 pings. What do we got here? What the hell am I hearing? That's OP. Very sneaky. Ping that OP. Net. Oh, Mike. Oh, Mike. Mike just hurdled homie. Didn't even see him. And Wooly just backing himself into a corner. Kill must know something's up. Is he going to hurdle it too? Oh. Rat game. 10-10. That's crazy. I mean, he did get pinged. I need to see him go. Wooly's on like a 4 kill streak. Mike Lowry, you gonna jump him again? Oh, Mike. Spank. Oh my God, Wooly's looking like a freaking all-star here. They can't stop this dude. All right, we just crossed the 10-minute mark. -2 for the cap progress. 8 minutes in the match. Awfully close to the end. All right, Wooly's been finally taken out. Over the front door. You know, and for having 2 heavies plus a light in this open yard about 4 minutes ago, all the tanks been removed and no infantry. So once again, OMEN doing what they need to do. Things are a bit quiet in terms of bodies. Ooh, is that what it is? It's an airhead from... I think it's already been marked. Hear the sound of the engines. Omen bombing run. Strafing run from the commander. That's big. Look at the situation. They know it's there. It's been rocketed. Who got that? Yeah, didn't quite see who got that rocket. Oh, it had to be Richie B. Richie B with a nice rocket. Taking out the airhead. Just looks like a fun job. Just riding around. Just looking to be a menace. It's out there living the dream. Dude, has he still been up on them stilts? Yeah. But what have we learned? This fourth point is damn near impregnable. So it's a question of matter off the jump. Can you win this? Because you're not going to get 5-0'd if this is your other fourth point. Get some payback, Mike. Damn, Mike. Shit. Yeah, Woolie's coming back to his spot. Yeah. It's coming back right there. See, he kill. Kill turns the other way. Gets it again. This man don't miss. God, he jumped. Ran out of bullets. DK. TikTok, Doc. Only 3:30. 30 remaining. You know, we're seeing cap progress, but maybe it's because Omen has decided to push Pierce Farms. My guess is they've had 50 guys damn near on defense the whole entire time. So Syndicate rolling the dice a little bit. Anything in the back lit up? We got back garrisons. Got a little bit on the flare here. Nothing. Pizza Slice has been clean the whole game. Big Diesel in the hizzy. Get you someday, boy. All right, turn it. Tiger moving up, help support the church. Bombing, combo with airhead. It's dropping out of the sky. Is that another airhead? I'll have to check that. No, they just dropped recently. So 1 for 4 on the Artie Airhead combo. All right, bodies in the church. Stevie's made it. Oh my. Oh my. Is that Eggs? I think Eggs just took him out, clapped the OP. Yeah, boy. Satchel, thank you. Church. Nobody's in there. Oh, we're looking at a 4-1. Let's pull top down. Let's see how bad it is. Yeah. If Syndicate really, really wants this, and I think they should, go for it. There's 45 seconds left in this match. If Omen is spending 45 of it defending Syndicate off 4th and final, or 4th defending, they've got nothing to worry about on the mid. So this is a free shot at a 4-1. Yeah. All in. See if you can make it happen. But I tell you what, even though they're not getting the win, Omen did a hell of a job of resisting Syndicate all match. And they're going to come away the loser 2-3. But they're going to have to fight their way out of the loser bracket. But I think they're a pretty damn good team. And that's official. Syndicate winning it 3-2. We're going to pull up scores for those of you counting at home. Shaytex, damn, that's a frontline commander. Look at that, 500. Stevie with a 4. Stoner with 600. Gas. Reason. Look at those. Combined 1,200 combat effectiveness. Primo, 5 bills. Spank. Mikey. Even though you missed that guy a couple times, just ratting you. Great job. Tanks, solid performance. Tetris, how about it? 1,000 combat effective, that's crazy. Templeton, that's a good score, brother. Yep, that's a good score. The other tank, Mr. Do, they were just kind of holding, playing jockey back and forth with Cookie's tank. Well, yeah, that's how it's going to end. 3-2 Syndicate. Thank you guys for coming out. I mean, Super Bowl Sunday. We're going to get ready for that right after this ends. Chad, let me know who's going to win. Is it going to be the Chiefs? Are they going to be the first team to three-peat? Or the Eagles, who I'm not a big fan of, are going to get their second Super Bowl? You let me know. I'm hoping the Eagles win. Oh, and I would be remiss if I didn't give out the scores for Omen. But actually, you know what? My other caster on the other side, I'm 116th player. I think he'll do that. All right, show the love. J-Tex. Well played, sir. All right, let's transition hopefully back over to the studio. Yes, sir. No problems. All right. So, Syndicate, although I was thinking they would 5-0 based on how they played last week against the Zoo, which I believe is a better team than Omen currently. I thought, 5-0 is possible, but what I realized is the 4th point, Sainte-Marie, the church is just, like I said, practically impregnable. You cannot break it down well enough and bring your tanks in there, because we all saw what happened when Syndicate tried to bring tanks in. Not a good. Syndicate wasn't able to basically keep their 2 tanks up, and I think once they lost those 2 heavies, I think they were thinking, let's let the infantry do this, and rightfully so. Syndicate has some of the very best shooters in this game. Proved it. You saw the scores. So it's on to the next, right? So let's take a quick peek at the standings. I didn't get to show you these earlier. So Greyhounds and FJ, Climber, Push, Helios. Now MT is a new team to me. I'm not sure who they are. So look, Syndicate wins. They're moving on. Week 3 is the bye week. If you need to check out the rest of these matches, get onto the seasonal Discord. They have everything you need, everything and anything you need, from the casters and how to watch the matches to updated scores. And if you're brave enough to stick around for the chat, it's a little toxic, but it's fun. It's entertaining. So anyway, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. But before you go, would appreciate it. Just hit that like, comment, or subscribe, notification bells, all that good stuff. So Syndicate's not playing next week, but I probably will be getting something in the way of a friendly or something. So be on the lookout for the next one that comes up. And without further ado, guys, you enjoy the rest of your day. Peace. Catch you on the next one. So long.